Okay, this is our recording. Hello, Miss Caitlin. How are you doing? My name is Chaplain Kelly. Let's start by you telling me what brings you here to Respite Ministry.
Well, I am about to be divorced. My husband didn't tell me. He hasn't answered any of my calls. He hasn't kept in contact with me at all. I have 3 kids. This one is my 9-month-old. My youngest, his name is Jonathan. I have two others, Taylor and Elizabeth. They're 2 and 3 years old, and I honestly don't know what to do. I haven't had a job. I have no money, and I'm about to be kicked out, and I don't know what to do.
Wow, that sounds like you're very overwhelmed. Sounds like you have a lot going on. Hello, Jonathan. Is this the baby's name?
Ma'am.
Jonathan. Hello, Jonathan. Welcome to Respite Ministry. It sounds like you're very concerned about your welfare and the well-being of your children. I have a suggestion that perhaps I give you an overview of how our intake process works, and we can hear a little bit more about your story. So the way we work is we'll begin by hearing a little bit more about what's going on with you, about your concerns and your goals, and we'll see what we can do from there. How does that sound to you?
Sounds great.
Okay, so how about we start by you telling me just a little bit more about yourself and how you're feeling right now.
Well, right now I feel stressed. I feel like everything's caving down on me, and there's no one there to help me. And I really depended on my husband to help because we've been married for 10 years, and that's been my support, my backbone. So,
So it sounds like I'm hearing you say that your husband has financially supported the marriage. 10 years, is that correct?
yes, sir.
And it sounds like your concern perhaps has to do with financial support. And correct me if I'm wrong, but did I hear you say you haven't worked during the 10-year marriage?
Mhm.
So your work is primarily, you have worked, primarily your work has been as a housemaker, so homemaker. Congratulations. That's a lot of work. So you are to be commended for that and for your commitment to your children. So have you explored any child care options up to this point?
No, no. I just now recently found out.
Oh wow. So I noticed that you brought one of your children to the office. Were you able to secure child support care for your other two?
Yes, ma'am. I found a babysitter for the other two because they're the oldest. But since he's 9 months, they couldn't handle him. He's a handful.
Okay. So perhaps we can explore some options. Do you have any idea? Let's say perhaps looking in the future, within maybe 5 years from today, where would you like to see yourself? What goals perhaps would you have for yourself?
Well, I would like to have a job, a stable home. I wouldn't have to worry about anything, etc., etc.
Have you explored any type of job ideas? What would you like to do in terms of employment?
That's the problem. I don't know what I would like to do. I haven't been out there yet.
Okay, what are your likes? Do you have particular things that you're interested in that might lead to potential employment?
I like to cook.
Cooking is good. Thank you. That's good. And have you considered maybe potential school as an option?
I wanted to go back to school, but considering I have 3 kids and rarely find somebody to watch them, I haven't had the time.
Okay. So you do have, I'm hearing you say you do have an interest in school. Um, can you say more about potential schooling?
Mm, I have to dig deeper into that, find the time.
Okay. So it's been a pleasure meeting you. I think that we have different various options that we could explore with you. Perhaps you might consider coming back and we could fill out some paperwork, look at some of the opportunities we have here at Respite Ministry. How does that sound to you?
That sounds great.
Okay, good. Then what we'll do is I'll give you an appointment card and you can come back. We'll schedule it at a time convenient for you. And we'll look at some of our resources and child care because I can see and hear in your voice that child care is a concern. How does that sound?
Sounds like fun.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Miss Caitlin. You have a good day. All right. Bye now.